Back to the Premier League, though. A couple of other people have gone the Isak way. It's becoming something of a trend, isn't it? Have gone the Isak way in an attempt to force a move away from their parent club. Um, Yoane Wissa of Brentford. I feel sorry for Yoane Wissa, Tommy, because he has seen the best players of Brentford go elsewhere. I mean, why on earth this is a consequence? Teams don't realise that when they sell some of their players, there's a jeopardy of the other players thinking, "Oh well, stuff this for a game of laughs." What you expect us to be playing without him? You expect us to be playing all the scintillating football when Imbuemo crosses over from the right to Wissa, who just comes into the penalty box at the right time and slides a goal in with the under part of his football boot. That ain't going to happen this season. He knows it, and he
And
wants to wait. But he's taken to social media as well. What do you make of what he's been saying?
I think with Brentford, this is no offense to Keith Andrews at all, who I'm sure, like,
They're
it's only
going
been one.
down.
It,
Is that what
it's
you're
only
about
been
to
one
say? No
game.
offense.
It's only been one game, but I think even more than the players leaving, I think it's the manager. I think it's I think it's Thomas Frank leaving that will have a massive impact on them. And you've seen how I mean, in both Spurs competitive games against like PSG, the best team in the world. Like, sorry, that's Chelsea, but you know what I mean. The
Sorry, that's
European
Charlton
champions.
Athletic, but you know what I mean.
Charlton,
Wait,
Charlton,
not.
Chelsea, PSG. I think that's the established order these days. But you see how impressive. I thought it might take a little while and I know I'm diverting a bit, but I thought it might take a little while for Thomas Frank's way of playing for Spurs players to adapt to that. But Spurs look so good, like, and kind of him putting faith in Richarlison as instead of Solanke as the number 9, and but yeah, I think that'll be if I was Wissa and looking at it from an outside perspective, as well as losing his mates, as well as losing the likes of Mbumo, who I was exhilarated by, who I've always watched him when he's come to Old Trafford and thought he looks a player, but
Yeah.
he didn't score the other day, but like just I cannot believe his first touch, like how hard working he is, how quick he is, how strong he is. I think I think actually the FIFA might end up being a coup. So, and as the same with Cunha. So yeah, for Wissa as well as losing his mates on the pitch, I think the big thing there is losing Thomas Frank.
But it's another one of these modern players, Tim, these younger players, they take to social media to air their displeasure. And you're wondering if they're being advised to do this. Because, cynically, of course, we've seen agents use social media on behalf of their clients to sort of either get away from a club or to hype the value of their player, whatever it is. So we know that the players, even though they might be on social media of their own volition, but they are being advised what to say and what not to say. How on earth does this benefit the player to come out on social media saying, "Right, I'm not having it. I want, I want to go away." I mean, I don't get it. I mean,
It,
quite apart from all the kissing the badge that you've done over the last few
it
seasons,
is,
I don't know if he
yeah.
actually did that. With all due respect to Joanne Wissa, quite apart from that, how can you be airing the dirty laundry out in public in that way?
It just makes me sympathise with the managers all the more.
Yeah,
Not only they've got two things going on. Number one, they've got 15 different nationalities in the dressing room, and they got to forge a unit from that. We live in an increasingly individualistic age where
yeah.
all of these players, they've got our agents whispering in their ears saying, you're being turned over here, you want to go there, you want to go there, you want to go there. So all of them have got their own individual agendas. It's so the managers, they earn their money these days. They really do. I think it's a much harder job than it was. Even though back in the day they used to do everything, they used to do the contracts, they used to do everything. The workload was insane. I just think dealing with the players, the first team, which is the main thing of any coach manager's job, I think that job has become much harder.
I think it's particularly the way that Wiss has done this, Tommy. That he's gone on social media on Instagram to delete all links between him and Brentford, the team that he's played for, that he's scored for, that he's led the line for. What on earth? Why?
Well, as someone whose ex-girlfriend has
What we're
done that
saying here.
while we're still together.
Wow.
Hang on. Let's talk about Tommy's ex-girlfriend. No, hang on. Forget Johan Wissa for just one flipping moment. Can Tommy's girlfriend take centre
While you
stage?
was,
Of course
what
she
had you
can.
done? What had you done to warrant such? Such.
I'm joking, but people do that. I mean, I don't do. People do it straight after a breakup. They'll archive everything, so it's a bit like that. But I think he's just jumped the gun a bit early, hasn't he? He's like, it's just passive aggressive, isn't it? It's a bit petty, and it's this similar.